Hey everyone, quick recap here on stock WY. Today found the stock, he was actually getting a little bit of volume popped on the scanners as if this thing was happening. I like the stock because this nice uptrend that you can see here. I noticed that it got inside of this nice a little bit of consolidation around here, and I was watching for two levels, 25.92 and $26 flat. I was looking at the daily resistance on this, the high of this red candle here, 26.32, and this is where you have these levels right here. You can see the areas that I found $26 flat and 25.92 right here were for this trend lines here on this nice channel. All right, so 25.92 areas of support and $26 flat because it was trending around here, this area. The breakout of this nice $26 area for that whole dollar resistance is when I actually took a little stab here, and I was looking for a push over to the $26.32 area. I was live streaming this move, and unfortunately it didn't happen. It didn't move all the way there. But if you look at this here, I didn't enjoy or didn't appreciate too much. I got a little bit not too comfortable with this type of candles right here. As you notice here, we have a 1 minute time frame inverted hanging man here and a spin top formation right here, and I didn't like it too much. But as I was live streaming, I was telling the people on the live stream that I didn't want to hold all the way to 26.32, so I'll take a little bit of profits around 20. Most of the positions that I had, I didn't want to hold it all the way to $26.32, which was the resistance on this red candle right here on the daily chart. So I was looking to get a little bit of profit around $26.25, which I thought it was going to be a pretty interesting level there on that trend. And as I was actually pushing up, that's where I actually ended up getting most of my profits. Now on the way down, I adjusted the stop loss to 26 bucks from $26 that I was looking for at some point. And I was holding on this pullback here, but it didn't get all the way down here to $26, so it held the support there, and it bounced back again here when I got into this area here with around the $26.25. I adjusted my stop loss to $26.20, and that's when I actually ended up being stopped out for the remainder of the shares that I had on this position. And just wanted to bring you this quick recap here, and bring you another one of the stock that I was actually trading today, which was safe, which is Spirit Airlines. Right now we're going to jump into it just to give you a quick recap on this stock as well. So safe from the open, if you notice here, this stock was actually bouncing right from the open. It was pretty interesting to me because it got around the areas of $43.65 where we found a little bit of support. From yesterday, this thing was actually resistance on the 1 minute on the 100 simple moving average. Now on this stock, if you notice here, we had this trend line here that I had from the prior day anyway, 43.65. Again, you can find all of these things on the live stream. When he was pushing up right here, he had this nice pullback on the 5 minute. If you notice here, two red candles. And as I was talking to you guys, I mentioned to you this nice bull flag here, and I was looking for a breakout of this high of this 43.70 candle here, because I was looking for a breakout of the previous 5 minute candle. So I took a little position here on this push over the breakout of $43.70. Ended up getting out around $43.95 on the push here, because when I started, I was looking for a push of 44 bucks. And again, this is the reason why I was looking for that push over there, and I didn't want to hold all the way over that area. If you look at here, this trend line here, we had it since the day before on 44.06. So I was looking for a push to the 44.06 area again on that resistance, but I didn't want to hold all the way to there. And because 44 is a whole dollar, I figured that it was gonna find a little bit of resistance there. So on this candle, if you look at the high of this doji candle here, we had a high of $43.99, and I took the profits around $44.95 on the way down here on this candle. Again, the reason why I figured that this was going to happen, if you look at this doji here, you're gonna notice right here on the 1 minute, it is inside of this thing here that we have this push. Now I was looking for the break again of the high of this candle on the $43.70 for a push over to the $44 area, because 44.06 was prior resistance yesterday. And over 44.06, I have 44.16. This is all areas of resistance yesterday. So I still had all of the trend lines drawn from the day before. And this is when I decided that I wanted to take a little stab on this particular stock, because I figured that 44 area of resistance on the whole number was actually going to be the resistance that I wanted to get, because I don't want to wait all the way to 44.06. Again, guys, I just wanted to bring you this quick recaps here. If you look at TIMUS, it's T-Mobile. As of right now, it's pulling back, but the reason why I'm gonna bring you this thing right here is to show you what's going on intraday. Nice flag here, a little bit of consolidation pushing up right now. The news on this thing is that T-Mobile was approved by the Justice Department to acquire Sprint, and this is the reason why it's actually moving a little bit. It doesn't look too well, to be honest, because it has a lot of consolidation here, but it's a pretty interesting flag. So I'm watching Sprint and T-Mobile for the rest of the day. Probably right now it's actually 12:28 in the afternoon, so I'll be right back around 2 o'clock to see if after midday, a lot of people on lunch right now, so after midday we probably can get a little bit of a rip into the close on this two names. And I was also watching Tesla with this plunge here, and I was watching Tesla on this bounce on the 1 minute. That's just right now what I was actually live streaming. So again, guys, I just wanted to bring you a quick recap here. If you look at this nice flag on Tesla, I was looking at this push here just right now over the high of this candles here, 224.63. We have a couple of 224.65, 224.63, 224.60. So around that area, this little flag here, this little pennant broke with this nice little push here for a quick bounce. I didn't take a stab here. Now I live streaming this move, and we've been chatting and we've been enjoying a little bit of the trading session today. And so I just wanted to bring you a quick recap here, guys, of the trades. Looking to connect with a few people that are interesting and like to talk about trading and have a interesting story. So if you don't mind, and if you want to be interviewed, I'm working on putting together a podcast, talk and connect with people that enjoy trading and are passionate about trading. So if you're that person, please, if you don't mind, send me a email on a contact form at traderscolony.com, and let's connect. Let's set up the podcast, and let's have you share your story with people that are like-minded and might be interested about listening to your story and why you trade in the way you do, how you start, and where you are currently in your trading career. Thank you for everything. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Happy weekend. Happy trading. And I hope you guys had a great trading day today.